Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it.
Okay, here's how you can take a small retractable USB female-ended cable and turn it into a solar-powered charger which can charge up to 9 different devices: cell phones, PDAs, digital cameras, MP3 players. And if you save the end that you're going to hack, this last end piece here, you can also save that to power other devices which need up to 5 volts. So this has been a pretty fun hack, and all in all it cost me $10 for the retractable cable, and I already had one of the retractable cables, and it also came with several adapters from Walmart. So it's been a fun project. I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to mention that when you first get your retractable USB cable to hack, it's not the easiest to hack. You may want to consider getting a regular female-ended USB extension cable, as it is a little bit easier to hack. I chose mine because it came with an adapter kit for several other different devices. I want to mention, when you cut off your retractable end for your male end, when you do that, make sure you save a little bit of an end so that you can use it as when you have your finished product. This way you can test sure you're actually getting some volts out of this device before you spend time wasting trying to figure out why your MP3 player isn't charging up. So cut of your male end and make sure you leave enough that you can solder on a piece of wire and make it easy to test with it. And then also make sure that if you do that, when you retract it, make sure you don't retract it all the way inside the device, or you'll have to pop that off to get to the innards of that. Anyways, as you can see, this one's up and I'm using it as a tester now, and this one little cell puts off more than 5 volts now with a 60-watt bulb. So have fun, enjoy, make a fun USB charger. Okay, here I am in my creation of one of the MetaCafe's videos on how to make a solar charger for a USB. Really thought it was a cool idea, so I'm going to make me one. And I'm going to make a slight variation because I want to do a little less soldering. So I took a little bit of speaker wire and soldered it in this configuration similar to this here that you see from YouTube, or excuse me, MetaCafe. And now I'm going to solder it in. Here we go. Okay, here we have the soldering done as per MetaCafe's instructions here. What I didn't really understand is when I tested them singly under a 60-watt bulb, each one of these individual ones put out about 2 volts. And when I soldered them all together, the total was about 4.2 volts for 4 of them. I was expecting a little bit higher. Anyways, this is the next step. So I couldn't find any type of USB female type that was mentioned on the video on MetaCafe, but what I did find is one of these extension cords for USB, which was about $10 at Walmart, and seemed to be the cheapest one I could find. So I'm going to hack into that. Okay, here we have a little bit of an issue because, as you can see, we built the 4-panel Peace Solar receiver that goes into the USB charger, and it's supposed to be charging my cell phone. But as you can see from the voltmeter, or cannot see, it's only putting out about 4 volts. It needs a 5. So this is the original light that this solar panel comes from. It powers a little LED light. And 4 of these with a 60-watt bulb is not strong enough to power up my phone. So we're going to try it with, it's got double the amount of receivers as these guys. So let's see the difference. So here I have one single cell of a solar light that is putting off a little bit more than 4.5 volts, almost 5. And that's what it takes to actually power up my device, my Pocket PC, and get it charging. So, looks like I'm going to have to make some modifications here. But kind of cool, one little cell. Okay, here I am testing the one solar panel that puts out almost 5 volts with a 60-watt bulb. And it has to put out at least 4.2 to really get anything charging here. There it starts to trickle charge at 4.2 volts. So there it is. The important thing, this was hard, was soldering the female extension cable for the USB onto the solar panel. Wrapping it around with the wires didn't work and wouldn't give a reading at all until it was soldered. Wanted to mention on the USB cable that I made a hack into, that the male end that I cut off had 4 wires coming out of it. 2 were copper wiring and 2 were colored. One was a blue and one was a green. The blue wire was the positive wire and the green wire was the ground wire. Just wanted to mention that. Here's my MP3 player about to be started up. Just a little bit of solar. Bam, it starts up right away. We'll charge, and we'll also charge with the same cord the cell phone. There you have it, a USB charger. Little upgrade. This one does 1 solar. Okay, so not only will the single solar cell charge my phone, but my MP3 player as well. And what's neat is I got from Micro Center a zip line link cable that's a USB. It had a female end, and it came with all these other adapters for all kinds of different phones, all these different Kyocera and different model links.
Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, melt, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip, unzip it, lock it, fill it, call it, find it, view it, code it, jump and lock it, surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it,